Welcome everyone to the News at Noon for this Friday, February the 13th. It's week 7 of 2015. I'm Tom. I'm your number one fan. Let's get started. Happy Valentine's Day this weekend. If you have a Valentine, enjoy your time with that special person. If you haven't, good luck on finding a Valentine. You could use this week's challenge and Valentine's Day for the exact same purpose. Do not fret, as today is Friday the 13th, but don't worry about that. Have a great weekend and a great weekend in your business. Hey, let's review everything going on. The Hope Necklace. This is a beautiful piece where a large percentage, 90% of the profits from the sale of this are going towards charities. That is still available as your customer special, whatever price that is, with a $30 order, and it has been extended through the end of February. So through the end of the February commission month, you still have the amazing Hope Necklace that you can use as your customer special. And at convention, there will be a new one that comes out. And you know what the key is? The key is to sell the sizzle. Book now or book later. You can fit in shows this week coming up, this weekend, next weekend if you're not at convention, and you can book shows for later, but sell the excitement. Not knowing what it is part of the beauty. Now, at this time of year, when new catalogs are coming out, what happens always happens, and it's the byproduct of bringing in so much new stuff. So always see it as positive, because it is. The Heart's Desire ring, while there are a few sizes available, that is really on depletion, as is the Heart's Desire necklace. Now again, those offers have been extended through the end of February, but both have been depleted. Now I have the answer for you, and the answer number one is the question mark. If you go in any order, just start an order in your back office, just like you're going to submit one, to play around. You should always have a test order ready so you can check. It's the easy way. And when you hit that amazing little question mark right there, up comes this screen. And this screen will show you everything that is available within the system to order as a Hostess special. Right there is the, where's the Time to Party watch? There it is. The Take Flight necklace. There's still inventory available. This was back in the fall. So it will show you everything that's available. The Time to Party watch is there. But again, sell the sizzle. They are doing substitutions if you order those. In our system internationally, you can't order them if they're not available, which is fabulous. So just have a test order always ready. Hit the question mark. Hit it by monthly specials, and you'll see everything that's in there. So again, a great way to check in your business. And the other way is check the out list. It's under the tools menu. I'm in your back office. All of you have this internationally. And I look under tools, and I look under out list, and here it shows everything that is out of stock, currently out, maybe on back order, or out of stock. Now if you look at that, remember we have 1,200 SKUs. That's minimal. But it's good to know that, so you can, in talking to your customers, you'll always know. So tools, out list. Remember, the great news is this happens this time of year because there's so much new stuff coming. And so we're thankful that our company runs as successfully as it does and really manages this stuff well. We're really proud of Park Lane. At convention, you will get a new Yes gift and a new Hostess special, and they're amazing. And another exciting announcement about what hostesses get. Sell the sizzle. Book now or book later. I am true. I'll tell in just a minute. I can't give away the news, but the people who added 5 bookings, by the 6th, they're selling the sizzle. Book now or book later. It's exciting. The Hostess BOGO for $500 net show, that continues through the end of the February commission month. So when your hostess is over $500, everyone she buys, she gets an additional one free. And 3 HRCs, that's $50 in credit for either $5 or $6 or €6. That continues. 3 of those at every show through the end of the February commission month. And that's extended, and that's exciting. The special with 2 items at the $30 level. You know, at the $30 level, they now can get 2 items of equal retail value for either $14 or $17 or 17 euro, specific to your country. Those have all been extended through the end of the February commission month. So that's a huge bonus. That goes away once we hit March. So another huge bonus. And again, there's going to be new jewelry released at convention. But what do? We sell the sizzle. We book now or we book later. And it's a great way to really do something that we're going to share some training today. Your February network, if you have not done this, please always take it, print it out, have it available. I keep it, you can see with a clip, and I keep it right over here where it's always there for my reference. Do that so you have it. It answers any questions you have on any promotional programs generally going on. We're going to talk a lot about this. You're going to hear a lot about this at a convention, the power of 8. And we use that talking about two things: 8 shows in a month in terms of personal performance, and if you're a leader, 8 or more recruits from your team every month. And I've always heard a number that, in any kind of central team or group, that 4 recruits a month just keeps you even, and 8 is what you need for really explosive growth. You're going to see some great recognition, and awards tied to 8 makes it great. So I want you to start really thinking about that 8, man, I need 8 shows this month, and I want 8 recruits for my team. And we're going to help you with that, because in just a moment, we're going to have our drawing. Now, we have got 2 more qualifiers in the last half hour before recording this. It is about 11:15 a.m. Central Time. It's up to 1:45 now. Everybody knows why we're booking, right? Clear signature bracelet. Someone's getting it. And we're going to draw for our winner at the end of this recording. But we had some great results. And part of the results were just because of the fact that people really called and talked to people and used the booking waltz. Now, I have to tell you, I moved recently, my wife and I, and of course that means you go through everything, and she shut down a business, so we're going through files and files. And I found my notes, this training, this was 1993. Okay, so I've been in the business about 6 years. I was a franchise owner. And we saw this training by a lady named Posey Sinkin. And I'll tell you about her in just a minute. But she talked about how booking is actually a waltz. You know how you think of Dancing with the Stars? A waltz is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there are actually 5 steps in the booking waltz. And the first is your invitation. I would just love to have a get-together with you, Sue. Thinking of the people you invite, you think a night during the week or a weekend would be better. Second is their rebuttal. When you ask, they say no. If you think they're going to say yes, just always picture they're going to say no, and you'll get the booking blitz. You don't always do 2 steps in a waltz and that's it. You have to keep going. So they have a rebuttal. They're going to say, well, no, I'm not going to do it. Step 3 of the waltz is to smile and agree using feel, felt, found. Let's say their rebuttal is, Sue says, I just don't have the time. Step 3 of the waltz, I understand how you feel, Sue. I felt that way too until I found out that having a Park Lane sipping style is just a bottle of wine and a couple friends around a table where we just look and let them try on jewelry and just talk about style and jewelry. It only takes about an hour. I agreed with her. I understand you always have to agree with you can't say, oh, that's crazy. No, you have to agree with it. Smile and use feel, felt, found. Step number 4 on the waltz is solve their problem. Sue, realizing it's only going to take an hour, do you think we could do it maybe at lunch or right after work or maybe on a weekend? You help solve the problem. It's not going to take a lot of time. It's only going to take an hour, and there are a couple different places we could do it. And step number 5 in the waltz, ask the positive choice question. Here's the close again, which is, so realizing that, Sue, do you think a time during the week or a weekend would be better? That's it. That's the booking waltz, the 5 steps. Is that not so true? Is that not so good? Don't you hear that and go, wow, that really is good. There is only 5 steps. And the reason it's important for all of you to know is if you're on here as a leader and you're a really good booker, you book with your personality. That's what makes you really good. I even put that on the notes. It says, top managers date with personality. This is not replicatable. And it's real. They're not you. It's easier to date when you have a system. And that's what this is. This is a system. So I hope you like that. I hope you enjoyed that. Just to tell you that lots of things change nowadays. My social media class at convention is amazing about all the things that change, but a lot of things don't. She first shared this booking waltz, Posey, the lady I mentioned, because she had developed it with a lady named Brownie Wise. Brownie Wise is credited as being the founder of party plan business in the world. And she did it in the U.S., but in the world. And she, Posey and Brownie were working together, and they created the booking waltz and first trained on it in 1959. And I just shared with you the booking waltz today, but it has held true. That's way before me. That's before I was born. It still holds true. This works. It's the booking waltz. I hope you enjoyed that. This week's challenge is to share one. Now, you all know that we're giving away the signature bracelet today for bookings, but now we've got a 2-week challenge. We're going to do this every week, see how it goes. I've got a really magnifying collection I'm giving away, but we want you to share the business with one person in the next 2 weeks. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. And I want John F. Kennedy said that. I want you to try that. I want you to share with one person. This is where, if you need to find a Valentine this weekend, use this challenge as the reason you have to talk to people. It's really great. But share with one in the next 2 weeks, actually. And when between now and the 27th of February, that's 2 weeks from today, that's a week after convention, you registered a new fashion director. So a new fashion director is registered and you're the recruiter. You need to let me know, text me, Facebook message me, email me, call me. I got all those things this last week. And on the 27th, we're going to have the same drawing at the News at Noon for a magnifying collection. What is that collection? First, it is the Imagine necklace and bracelet and the Foursquare in the clearish blue tint necklace and bracelet. Even with our customer special, this is over $300 in jewelry. And actually, at retail, it's worth more than the signature bracelet. And so the person is going to be drawn in 2 weeks. All you need to do is share the opportunity with one person, and you're going to be in the drawing to win that. And you know what? It's not like the Powerball here in America that was just for $540 million. You have a really good odds that you're going to win, and we're excited about that. We love giving away free jewelry to you. 1 week from today, a little bit later than this time, you will hear where we're going on our next incredible trip. For all of you around the world who view the News at Noon, you are going to go crazy about where you're coming. It really is exciting, and it started back the first week of the February commission month. Where are we going? You're going to an incredible place. All February sales and recruit counts. We got bookings last week. Now do you see why I want you to share the opportunity? Everything you're doing now counts for the trip. When you hear next Friday, if you've done anything in your business, you will be so glad you did. Instead of waiting to hear and then taking action. You're being so smart. But the great news about this is there is no gap. With people, many direct sales companies look for, there's a period of time where nothing counts for a trip or anything. Not so with Park Lane. We ended Paris at the end of January. February, it all counts for the new incentive trip. You are going to be amazed at where it goes. Just one of the many great awards that people earn in Park Lane. I love the pictures on Facebook of the Frozen necklace. I just love that. Many of you are getting yours. Here is the piece for February. When you do $2,000 or euros in a month, you get the designer ensemble of the next month. And here is a little highlight of it. It's a new product. A new product that's coming out, and it's amazing. Look at that. I can imagine what that's part of. No clue. It's fabulous. And at $2,000 a month, listen, if you're working on A to Make It Great, you're going to blow that away every month. I promise. So just focus on one thing, that 8 number. It's really great. February is a 4-week commission month all across the world for Park Lane. Germany is the 2nd and 9th. We've finished 2 weeks already. We have 2 Mondays left. Australia 2 weeks down and 2 Tuesdays left. And Canada just ended last night, and we have 2 more Thursdays left. But February is a 4-week commission month. Then we come into March. But everything in this month is counted for the incentive trip. Everything, which is exciting. Remember, you've got an amazing group of franchisees that are available to take care of you. Everything from customer issues to training to they are the bomb. They truly are. You've also got a company behind you, and they are certainly the first line of defense. defense. But Park Lane Worldwide is available for you. 1-800-621-0088 is the toll-free number in the U.S. I need to post you may not be able to access that from outside the country, so there is another number. You can also email them as well, but this company is there to serve you too, and this convention I've noticed way more than ever before, their willingness to help and support, and so excited to take care of our international business because they really, really, truly appreciate you and all you do. So excited about that. Hey, some of you got an invitation, but Facebook doesn't let you invite a ton of people at once. You have to individually do it. I have like 2,000 friends. So gradually you'll all get the invitations, but please like the page Tom Park Lane and share it. Share it on your timeline, because this is the place where we're going to start. As I go around, I take pictures, I meet great people, we have new business, we do the news at noon. A lot of people love Facebook and don't like to go through YouTube, and so this is a place where we're just going to post things on. And I use Tom Park Lane because I really am the international sort of communique now, but as we do that, we may adjust that. My goal would be for us to have a company-managed international page, just like we do the U.S. one. But for now, we want to make sure we get you all the information we have, and that's it. That's also my Twitter feed, Tumblr feed, Skype, Tom Park Lane. If you just remember Tom Park Lane, Skype, Viper, just a whole bunch of them, but it's always that. So figured I'd try to make it easy for people more than anything else. So please like it and share it, and you'll get an invitation if you haven't. 145 new bookings. We had new bookings come in. Here are the tickets. This is my Lucky Stone little cup. And it's a mesh cup, and inside here are these stones. And these stones come from a fish that's in the Great Lakes called the sheephead, and they have them in their head, and when they die, they just wash up on the shore. Okay, that was a weird story. Why does he have those? Because I used to go along the beach and collect them with my grandmother. My grandmother raised me. And I've kept these. These are a collection of Lucky Stones. I've kept these for, 50 plus years because it's the memory I have with my grandmother, not the stone. Remember that. It's how we make people feel that's important. Hey, there are 145 new bookings. Do the math real quick. I think that means we had, now the math is bad, over 30 people get 5 or more bookings. We had 145. Signature bracelet. If you live in a country where I can send it directly to you, I will via FedEx. If not, it'll go to your franchise owner. Here we go. There it is. And we look. And I pull it out, and I look back, and I showed you before I showed me. Anybody see who that is? That's Hannah Clark. Hannah Clark lives in the Yukon in Canada. You know where the Yukon? It's way up there. And Hannah, she didn't figure out until halfway through the week that she had this challenge, but she made it. We're so proud of you, Hannah. I can send this to you directly. So this, I'm going to put in a little FedEx envelope, and it's on my to-do list today. We'll send it to you. I'll email you the tracking number. The rest of you, congratulations. Guess what? You all won. You have 5 bookings. I love the stories. Thank you so much for sharing that. You're going to get updates from convention. This is my selfie stick. Have you ever seen one of these? Actually, it's a groupie stick. I don't take selfies. I take groupies. And in our social media class, we're going to post on Facebook and Tom Park Lane some pictures. You're going to get updates. You're going to get updates from your leaders there. Stay tuned. Stay Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Big stuff going on. We're so excited to be there with you and celebrate with you amazing, amazing news at our convention in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you so much for viewing.